What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? Today we're going to be reacting to the mid-season update put out by Apex Legends. As I'm recording this is Monday, January 8th, I believe. So last time I did one of these, they did really well. So if you guys do enjoy these, please let me know down in the comments, like the video, and we'll keep pumping them out. But yeah, like I said, this is the mid-season. This is the new mid-season patch notes. So we're gonna go over them. I'll give some thoughts on it, and we'll see what they're cooking up over at EA. All right, so I'm gonna actually put my camera up here to make it a little bit easier to see the patch notes along with me. So Apex Legends Ignite mid-season patch notes. Get ready for the next patch ahead of tomorrow's launch with our full patch notes. All right. So yeah, Apex usually does put out their patches on Tuesdays. So let's see. That's just the new heirloom. Okay, here we go. So patch notes, balance updates, crafting rotation. R301 and Volt leave the crafter and are back on the floor. Hemlock and Alternator enter the crafter. Uh, okay. So yeah, losing the Hemcock as I call it. Losing the Hemlock is definitely a big deal for me, and the Alternator is going to definitely throw off Mike. So that's going to be an interesting. It's going to be an interesting back half of the season. All right, moving on. So weapons, massive tactical reload time reduced was zero point 0.9, or it reduced to 0.9. It was 1.03. Okay. Empty reload reduced to 1.6 was 1.7. Draw time reduced to 0.45. It was zero point 0.8. All right, so the massive is going to get a lot faster. R99 damage reduced to 11 was 12. Man, the R99 has gotten hit hard. First they took down the magazine, now they're taking down the damage. Same with the car. The car was 13, now it's 12. Okay. So they're definitely trying to increase that TTK, I guess, here. All right, so some legend updates. So Catalyst piercing spikes now require line of sight to an enemy player to activate. What does that mean? If I turn around and walk backwards towards it, it's not going to go off? Spikes that have not been activated will still slow players. What? So it can be on the ground, not do damage, but it'll slow you down if you're not looking at it. Okay. Horizon. Improved Horizon audio to make falls less silent. Okay, this is a big one. Horizons will land all over you. You could have like a whole. If they had a whole team of Horizons, they could all land on you at once and you would never know it. So let's see. Hard landing audio adjusted to match other legends. Okay. Soft landings now play audio in world, not just for Horizon. Okay. Gravity lift exit audio range increased to make it easier to hear characters who exit. All right. So I thought all of Horizon's landings were soft landings. So maybe I missed something. But all right. Moving on. Newcastle, the castle wall. Impact will now destroy Conduit's energy barricade mines. So I could destroy Conduit's barricade mines with the wall, like his Q. Just throw the Q out and it'll break. Or are they talking about the castle wall, like the alt? I'm assuming it has to be the alt, right? Because there's no way. Okay. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, so mobile shield can now be destroyed by crypto EMP. They really want people to play crypto. That's all I can really say about that. Delayed balance adjustment for the season 19 patch are now fully integrated. All right. All right, Rampart. So amped walls are no longer destroyed by friendly crypto MPs. Okay. Or Maggie's wrecking ball. Wait. So you can't break it with a wrecking ball anymore either? They just, man, those walls are. I hate those walls, man. I definitely hate those walls. And you can't break them with a Maggie ball? Alright, well. Such is life, I guess. Alright, so new map rotations Kings Canyon, Storm Point, and World's Edge. So I'm a big fan of Kings Canyon, but I have noticed since this map's like the OG map, people know all the little angles. People know all the buildings that you can shoot through the ceiling and all that stuff. That's the only thing I don't really like about it, is that I'll just get railed through the building from somebody sitting on the roof. So if they didn't have that, it'd probably be my favorite map. But We'll see. Kings Canyon, Storm Point, and World's Edge. All right, that is going to be interesting. I feel like this was the same rotation they had before the one we're on now with Storm Point, Broken Moon, and Olympus. I feel like it was this, except for maybe swap Storm Point out with Olympus. Was it? I think it's Kings Canyon, Olympus, and World's Edge. Okay. All right. All right. So Storm Point added and adjusted cover at Zeus Station and Echo HQ. What does that mean? Added ring console to Coastal Camp. Okay. Added trident to barometer. All right. Adjusted the position of the ring console, survey beacon, and crafting station at Lightning Rod. All right, so they're adjusted, but are they adjusted for the better? I'm gonna give them a bit of the doubt and say, yeah, they adjusted it for the better. Well, that's yet to be determined. Reduce the volume of ambient audio at Zeus Station and Echo HQ. Is that where you just hear random like sound effects out there? Just the randomest noise you've ever heard in your life. I hope that's what it is, because that is ridiculous. Remove ring console, survey beacon, and crafting station from Thunderwatch. Okay. I don't see why they want to just leave that, but alright. Resolve the number of additional bugs and rat spots. I love how they called it rat. I love how they called it rat spots. Restored missing ring console at Command Center. Okay. Echo HQ added 4 new staircases at Echo HQ to improve vertical navigation around the perimeter. Alright, bet. Create less chokes, you know. Rooftops and Echo HQ is now out of bounds. Zip lines and rooftop hatches have been removed. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a big change. That's a big change. So you can't just sit up there anymore. But you can get up there easier. There's going to be 4 ways up instead of 2. Or no, they added 4 more. Okay. And then you can't sit on the roof. Okay. That completely changes that POI. Watts' Pylon. Adjust the position of the zip lines at Watts' Pylon to improve consistency of mantle jumping. Reduce the amount of ultra rare loot at Watson's Pylon. Okay. And then Zeus Station. Added additional coverage and zip lines at Zeus Station for mixtape modes only. Okay, good. Increase the speed of redeploy balloon zip lines at Zeus Stations by 25%. Okay, not bad. Alright, so the mixtape. So map rotation. Control. Hammond's Lab and Production Yard are out. Lava Siphon and Caustic Treatment are in. Okay. I'm a fan of both of those. Not bad. Gun Run. The Core, Estates, and Watson's Pylon are out. Skulltown, Fragment East, and Zeus Station are in. Oh, I kind of like that. And Team Deathmatch. Zeus Station, Skulltown, and Phase Runner are out. Watson's Pylon, Party Crasher, and Overflow are in. They just hit the shuffle button there. Alright. New. Alright. Added new legend voice lines that occasionally play on Respawn. Okay, nice. We always like new voice lines. Lowered rating reward for assists and control 5 per assist was 20. Whoa. Whoa. Alright. This is in response to a recent change where we started counting assists and control and team deathmatch based on the whole team and not just within your individual squad. Okay. Well, that's all right. That's not so bad then. Sometimes your 3-man can be dog shit, and the rest of the team is just frying. So not bad. World system. Extended supply bins. Added a cap to the number of heat shields a team can receive from the secret drawer. Added a cap to the number of med kits a team can receive from a single drawer. Alright, whatever. Bug fixes. Oh my god, I can't talk. Bug fixes. Firing range. Players dying with a Nessie in their inventory will no longer find the Nessie deleted. Sorry, Nessie hunters. I don't know what that means. Players no longer get stuck due to spamming hollow sprays while skydiving. Alright. I didn't know that was a thing. Players no longer drop out of Wraith portals before reaching the other side. Again, I did not know that was a thing. Resolve small changes of getting 5 items in a secret drawer of an extended supply bin. Again, did not know that was a thing. Resolve bugs preventing audio engine from properly utilizing fast storage drivers when reading compressed audio data. We're moving on. Starting logo audio, video audio volume now respects the master volume slider. Thank you. Thank you. Stormpoint players should now be able to use evac towers through the ceiling hatch in command center. I thought they intentionally took that away. So you're telling me that was a bug the whole time? Alright. Trident collision should no longer occasionally push players through walls and floors. I hope not, but that's not bad. Alright. Man, this is a lot of patch notes, man. Legends, okay. Ash, ultimate can no longer be used with tridents to get under the map. I tell you what, if there is a hack or a bug or some type of exploit, somebody figures it out. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's accident, if they're just trying stuff, just seeing if they can break the game, if they know how to like hack into the game and see like little things that are left out or whatever, or like potential exploits by, you know, data mining. But it's crazy how people figure out how to do the stuff they do. It really is kind of crazy. Oh god, how do you say this? Niflheim? Niflheim, Hunter skin raven, now white, was black. Excuse me? What is that all about? Maybe it's too hard to see? Alright. Catalyst. Piercing Spike's ability description now shows the correct number of traps. Alright. Piercing Spikes can now be pinged again. Ultimate no longer shows as ready in inventory without being fully charged. And let's see, okay, Conduit. Fixed energy barricade V-shaped deployment when looking directly at the ground. Tactical can no longer be used on respawning teammates still in dropship. Huh, okay. Crypto. Fixed Crypto's taking ring damage while standing in a heat shield if controlling his drone in the ring. Wow. So you would take damage because your drone's taking damage even if you were in a heat shield. Interesting. Loba. Restored movement speed while holding tactical if it was activated while standing still. Mad Maggie. Fixed damage numbers not shown correctly when hitting Revenant's ultimate shroud with Wrecking Ball. Passive no longer works through catalyst walls. Oh, okay. Revenant no longer occasionally becomes invisible during his ultimate if his shroud is broken. Is this this is invincible? Okay. No longer occasionally becomes invincible, which is probably worse than invisible. He became invincible if his shroud is broken while marked by a vantage sniper. What? Okay. Alright, moving on. Corrected sniper alt bullet damage to marked targets when breaking Gibraltar's arm shield or Revenant's ultimate shroud. Watson. Ultimate correctly recharges shields when placed after a Bangalore smoke. Alright. Alright, modes. Let's see. Abilities that outline players should no longer stop functioning after killing an enemy. Silence abilities should no longer cancel auto healing. Voice chat is no longer heard outside of the squad in team deathmatch and control. Oh, okay. So like when you win or whatever, at the end you can't hear the other team. Alright. Control. Caustic treatment. Weapons cannot be used on the supply ship. Damage not taken while inside of the respawn ship. Players no longer occasionally spawn in a skydive state when respawning on Kings Canyon. And players no longer lose invulnerability while still on the dropship when spawning on, what is this, MRB? What's MRB? I don't know what MRB is, but we're moving on. Okay. We'll skip over this. Alright, quality of life. Legends. Conduit. Improve visibility for jammers. Ultimate sound effects can no longer be heard in other firing range instances. Mirage decoys. Improved issues against terrain that would cause destruction slash floating. Any any destroyed by terrain will now be refunded. Improved to be more Improved to more correctly copy the ADS state of player. No longer mimic receiving or executing animations. All right. Newcastle. Voice line added when Newcastle removes one of his own castle wall segments. All right. All right. Not bad. Not bad. So, all right. Let's go over some of the highlights here. All right. So I shouldn't call them highlights, but some of the big things here are definitely going to be this rotation: the R301 and the Volt coming back, and the Hemlock and Alternator going away. That's going to completely change how some people play the game. We still have the Nemesis to fall back on. I might try sniping again. I haven't ran the 301 in a long time, so I don't know if I don't have the Hemlock and there's no Nemesis around. I might try running the 301 again. We'll see. And the massive these gun changes, the massive I'm so hit or miss with. Like it just does so much damage until it doesn't. So I don't know if this is enough to make me use it, like main it, but I might try picking it up a couple times here and there. But the R99, man, it's just gonna be. It's only a matter of time before it's RIP R99. I mean, there's not really much more they can really do to this thing to run it into the ground. Like it's just, it's insane. And the car damage being decreased. I mean, when the car is hitting, it's hitting. Like you're just one clipping people. So I mean, hopefully just one damage isn't enough to like make that big of a difference. So I'm still going to run the car, and I guess we'll see how. I guess we'll see how it goes. And this catalyst thing, I mean, I'm not really sure if I understand this correctly as far as the line of sight thing. So this is yet to be determined for me. But this horizon thing, as far as it, you actually being able to hear when a player is there, because man, there's so many times a horizon will land, and especially if they land behind you and they get like some free shots on you before you can even start the fight. It's just not a good time. So I am glad that they're changing that. The Newcastle one, I mean, I just don't run into that many Newcastles, to be honest with you. I love Newcastle, but in comp, I mean, he's really hit or miss. So I don't see a lot of that, so I'm not really expecting much there. And the map rotations, man, the map rotation. So as we know, Storm Point's going through a complete overhaul again. As far as these things that they're changing, it's going to be a big change for Storm Point. So that's going to be that I'm actually really anxious to see. But Kings Canyon and World's Edge coming back, I can do that. I can rock with those maps. I feel like this last rotation was good. Although Olympus used to be one of my favorite maps, I feel like it was just really rough in ranked this season. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying a new rotation here. So that sounds good to me. Not too bad. And then yeah, I mean, in all honesty, a lot of this other stuff were bug fixes I never heard of. Some new voice lines, some different changes to the mixtapes, and some changes to a couple of the legends here, which were mainly again like bug fixes. These are all mainly bug fixes and things that shouldn't be happening. So I don't really have much on that. I'm glad that they're trying to improve. Because some things were good, some things weren't so good. And at the end of the day, all you can do is just work with your team, and then work with the community, try to find that middle point, so everybody's happy. And well, I take that back. There's no way everybody's going to be happy, but if you can get more people happy than they're not happy, then you're doing all right. Drive for as much as you can, with just as little room for error as possible. So all in all, not too bad. Not too bad. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you liking the changes? Do you have problems with any of this? Is there maybe anything I missed that you think is worth noting? And looks like they're trying to do some things to make people play. And maybe next season we'll get an update on the point system. So that's all I really had. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope this helped. I hope that I got some good information to you guys, and share some opinions of mine that you may agree with, may not agree with, but definitely let me know if you like the video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you later.